What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we're doing another experiment. This one I actually am very intrigued by. Some of the other ones are just wacky, fun, just lack of originality and content. I mean, who said that? My conscience? But we are dropping the injury sliders to 0. We've done this in the past. However, I haven't done it for multiple years. I am curious, after watching the Packers-Eagles game, where two players potentially in the same game may have ended their careers. We honestly don't know. I don't want to speculate, but they're brutal injuries. It got me thinking of guys like Shazier, kind of Andrew Luck, supposedly. You know, we know that they took concussions out of the game, which is super slimy by the NFL, by the way. Like, that is just, like, are you for real? Like, you're that, I wouldn't say corrupt, but like, really? A huge part of the game you're going to take it out because it scares people? You know, people might be aware of what's going on. Unbelievable. But I want to see if they actually took out career-ending injury. So I put Bug-Eyed Rodgers at 20 years of age. Hopefully he stays forever. Injury of 1. A toughness of 1. I did it for pretty much every player on this roster. I don't know who you... Really? That's not what a Jamal looks like. This guy looks like Jeepers Creepers. But I mean, who do you think I am, that I'm going to go through every single player on this, you know, on every team and do this? Hell no. Plus, with 0 injury sliders, you're automatically going to see injuries instantly. Unless you have to do it 100. I don't know which one it is, but we'll find out very quickly. Trust me. Last time we did this, it was like 8 injuries the first week. So let's find out. Here we go. I don't know what I did. It's just nothing happened. Actually, no, I have injuries on, is it 100? We'll find out in a sec. This is some weird Twilight Zone business. I have the injuries on 0. I tried it on 100. That didn't work. Hello? Okay, so maybe it's preseason, you just can't get injured. Ah, here it is. So I think it is 100. Holy crap, it's 100% 100. Now, technically, Adrian Amos maybe... Would he end his career on a complete MCL? I don't even know. But what the main one we're looking for, because this is so freaking messed up, but the main one we're technically looking for, the only one I've ever known of as a career ender in Madden, is the fractured vertebrae. But I don't know if we're going to see that. Of course, that's rough. The stuff like that could be, career ender, especially for a big fella. Achilles tear. It's the only thing we may see is the complete tears, because it's just like, yeah, complete tear. But I don't know. I really think they may have taken him out of the game. Broken tibia, though, that's another close one. It's a very close one. Complete and broken tibia, I think, are two of the ones we're going to see. This is brutal, man. Broken femur. Okay. By the way, why do we have to have these stupid names for things? Like, oh yeah, you have a broken fallopia. Like, my knuckle? You're talking about my knuckle? Like, just say what damn part it is, pal. But yeah, looking through this, I'm not seeing anything crazy yet. So we're going to do probably like a 5-year sim thing. So we're going to go to like right at the end of the regular season. And then we're going to check every time, because obviously if their career is ended, they're not going to come back from injury middle of the season. I don't think that's how that works. I just want to know how quote-unquote corrupt EA is. Well, not really even EA, it's NFL's choice, mainly. But yeah, I can't believe they ever even got rid of concussions. That's so ridiculous. Like, it's like if you played a NASCAR game and they got rid of the car crashes. It's like, we understand it's a part of the thing. The real question is, are we okay with it? That's, it's not like anyone's going to be like, wait, there's no car crashes in NASCAR? Must not be any car crashes in real life. I don't get that. Honestly, at some point, it's going to get so bad that the real life NFL is going to call it something else. Instead of saying someone has a concussion, they're going to literally say head injury. How much you want to bet that's going to happen in the future? Or they're going to call it a neck injury or something. Like, there's just no way. Like, there's just no way that this is going to get as bad as it is. Like, it's insane. This has really become a expose EA/NFL thing. I mean, I'm kind of glad they're gone, because you would lose your players quite a bit from those. You'd probably get about 4 concussions minimum in, like, a normal league. which isn't a lot for real life, but for game, that's pretty big. But yeah, I think so far the only big injury we've really seen was, I mean, they're all huge injuries. There's like not a single one that's even, you know, I haven't seen a sprain or anything yet. Then again, I'm going through really, oh God, sorry, dude. I'm surprised he's still playing. Congrats to him. Well, he's not playing, but yeah, the tears, the complete tears are pretty big. Ruptured disc, I don't know how bad that is. Cartilage, that's probably pretty bad. The kneecap, that's pretty bad. A groin tear, that's gross, but it's probably not that bad. A broken toe, that's a pain, but it's not bad. Toes are actually probably the least of your worries. Obviously, for players, it kind of sucks, but toes are one of the least to worry about because they heal pretty quickly. Your toes are interesting, I'll tell you. I was going to say tough, but I don't think they are because they seem to break very easily, but they heal very easily, so I don't know. Torn pectoral. Yeah, I mean, I don't think so far we've seen a career ender yet, so I don't know. I think in one of the prime times we had a career ender. Was it Eric Berry? All I remember is some point in time I played franchise and Eric Berry lost his career. That's all I remember. That's all I remember. That's all I remember. I think Josh Jackson returned and then got re-injured. Is that the case? That happens so much in these types of videos. I have no idea, but I'm not too worried about that. So, year one was a failure? I don't know, man. That's weird. It's a weird way to go about it, you know? I really hope Maddox and Jamal aren't career-ended, but Jesus, how do you... Like, those injuries just don't... I don't know, man. In fairness, Davante Adams was pretty messed up from his, and he's just a freaking tank. The fact that his toughness in... If you guys know anything about Davante, his toughness in this game is 74. The man took 2 career-ending style injuries in the same season, and it didn't end his season. Like, what? His toughness is at question here? His head was removed twice. 2 times. You ever had your head removed even once? Because I have not. Currently, I have full head. Oof, that's weird to say. But yeah, I guess the question of the day is who's the worst career-ending injury you've ever seen? Doesn't even have to be this sport. Maybe I'm a psychopath and I want to look it up on YouTube. Maybe I'm just trying to start conversation because this is one of my weirdest videos. The real question is the title going to have exposing EA? That's the question. I'm not saying every single season there's a career ender, but if we sim 5 years and there's not a single one, I'd be kind of shocked. Also, would we consider Andrew Luck career ended? So obviously it was his own power, but his injuries are the reason why he ended his career early. So I don't know. If we're being real, Rodgers should have retired by now. Not even kidding. What was it? Super Bowl year, he had about 4 or 5 concussions. Thank God he kept playing for the team's sake, not for my sake. I'm not that kind of a crazy person. Don't break your brain for football, I guess. But yeah, what is it? 5 concussions in 1 year? And it was a really rocky season, so say what you want about Rodgers, but he's a competitor. I don't care what you want to say. As much as people want to call him weak and all that, and I will say he seems very fragile. Although lately a lot of quarterbacks have been going down. I think you have to say that he's not going to fake an injury and miss time. He might fake an injury in the game. I'm not going to decline that. You know, definitely, without a doubt, that man will fake an injury to throw you off. But yeah, when it comes to actually trying to play and trying to get in there, that man crazy. And that's probably the reason why he's kind of regressing a little bit in real life is because all the damn head injuries. I really feel sorry for him in the future. Like, offensive line, please protect this man, please. Do we even want to go 5 years? I think we'll cut through to if I actually find it. The question is, A, if you're watching this and there was one and I just didn't see it, let me know. Because for me, I've been kind of looking at the length because, yeah, I feel like the length should be, like, deceased or something or, like, retired or I don't know. Deceased, really? Has anyone died from football? I think there's one, right? I think there was a few. I don't know. I just think that's crazy that, like, you could literally be playing. Like, you could be... It doesn't matter how good you are, but just to put it in more perspective, you could be the greatest player of football in the history of the game, and out of nowhere, one bad angle, a sliver of an angle, could end your career and your ability to walk. Like, isn't that insane? Like, I don't know if many of you guys know of Nick Collins, but who was it? Was it D'Angelo? No, it was Jonathan Stewart hurdled him. Nick Collins went to tackle him, but he didn't expect the hurdle. His head kind of like went into his thigh, and his neck and head kind of jerked. and it literally ended his career. Like, it's so crazy. Like, that's why when I saw Devontae get up and all that, all those times, I was like, are you serious? Who is this man? Is he insane? Like, is he a robot? Like, I know it's desperate in Green Bay the last few years, but are you for real? We're hiring robots? Like, it was so impressive, and honestly, I didn't want him to come back, because I was like, this man, like, you've just cheated wheelchair twice. What are you doing, you know? It's been a heart-to-heart with Jeromepkr. Please like and subscribe. I'm using injuries as likes, thanks. But enough of that. I really just want to see if the game is actually sleazy enough to actually remove the seriousness of the sport. That's all I want to know. I mean, look at the injuries here. It's about 30 players on that list. Dislocated ankle. Quad tear. That's the question. A, have you seen if there was a... You know, I went through a lot of injuries. If there was a season-ending injury or a career-ending injury. I guess they're all a lot of season-ending injuries. There was a career-ending injury. And if there was a rare injury, if you know of. Okay, that's pretty freaking rare. The what? His status is uninjured. Okay, then why are you on the injury report, pal? Perfect timing, by the way. That would have been like a Twitch fail if we were on Twitch right now. But yeah, that's pretty much that. And then, you know, we'll keep looking to see if there was any injuries. And with 5 seasons through, I do not think we've seen a single career-ending injury, which I think means we've exposed EA and the NFL for trying to hide the seriousness of the sport. It's not all rainbows and sunshine. Is that what people like? Wait, is that what people like? For me, it would be like, it's not all 60-degree weather and an overcast. Does that make me depressed? I don't know. I like decent, cool weather, and it's not super sunny where I'm going to get cancer. But beside the point, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If I have a suggestion of trying to expose EA or, you know, check if the game's got some feature that it might not have, let me know in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you're new. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. You know, hopefully Maddox and Jamal Williams are fine. And anyways, hopefully you come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!